What's up guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango. So in this video I thought I'd just go over some of these changes that happened this week. So there was an update on Monday which released the new quest, The World Wakes, which I talked about yesterday. And like I said, definitely go do that. It's really an amazing quest. But with that quest they released a batch of updates, so some of these are actually really good. Well, like all of them, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 3 major. There's probably some like bug fixes and stuff they've done as well. But these 3 major updates are all really good. So, firstly, dual wielding. They have fixed this, and that is actually a major update right there. So before, using two-handed was the best. For abilities, I believe. I think momentum, they were both two-handed, and dual wielding was the same. But for abilities, abilities only used to use the main hand weapon. So, like, let's take a chaotic maul. It would use the 1800 or whatever damage for the ability. So if it says like do 200% damage of your maul, then it would do it of the 1800. But if you had like a dual rapiers, while you would have like 1800 damage together, it would only use the damage of the main handed weapon for abilities. That gave it a significant disadvantage over two-handed. But now they fixed that. I'm not sure how they fixed it, but they have, so it's on par with dual wielding now. So yeah, you should be doing around 150% of base damage compared to just having a one-handed weapon and a shield. So they're both the same now, really. And that means Drygors are definitely the best weapons. Hands down, they have amazing accuracy, and they now have the best damage by far. Also, dual wielding for mages. Mages have got dual wielding now, so it means. Actually, wait. I'm just thinking, can you actually get offhand wands? Because I'm guessing they're gonna have to introduce those if you can't. But basically, you can cast different spells from different hands. So, in your right hand, you could be using Ice Blitz, and in your left, you can use Blood Blitz, something like that. Really, so that's really cool. Also, you can dual wield magic weapons alongside other classes, so you can have a crossbow and a book, or a wand and a sword, so anything like that. So that's quite cool. So that actually helped quite a bit for maybe bosses. Like, I could think if you were to maybe rapier one hand and then a wand on the other, that would mean, like, I guess you could use Blood Blitz with the wand, so you get health back while still doing a lot of damage with the with your sword or with the rapier, and also like you'd still do quite a bit of damage with the magic. So that's quite cool. And also they switched the degrade system of the player imports armor to the one for necks, which I'm not really sure what that means because I thought they were the same. So I thought player imports as superior was 12 hours and the degradable one was 10, but now they've changed that somehow. Let me just take this message off. There we go. So they changed that. I'm not sure what they've really done, but that has been changed somehow. So you probably have to try that one out for yourself, to be honest, because I mean, I can't even get player imports armors or neck sets, so I couldn't really tell you about that. But the next one is free-to-play membership changes. So, like a while back, I'm not sure when they did it because I wasn't playing at that time, but they introduced Taverley and Burthorpe as the new starting areas for new players, and so you no longer did Tutorial Island. So when they changed that, it meant that you'd have a 2-week membership period where you could do whatever you want after doing like this tutorial thing. But now they've changed it, so Taverley and Burthorpe are free to play, which will be a bit weird because like the gate at Taverley was supposed, and like the wall was supposed to signify that that was members, but we'll see how they sort of like block it off now. So you can, so they must log on to free to play worlds, but they can now train every skill up to level 5 except for construction. So all member skills, free to players can now train, and also all quests within Berthorpe and Taverley are open to free to play players. So I think there's 4 quests that there's 4 quests. Yeah, here we go. 4 quests that are now available to free to play players. Also, you can play Troll Warzone as a free to play player, so that's quite good as well. I'm just reading this bit. Yeah, so you just go through the gate and you can do a bit of summoning and potions and all that kind of stuff. So the last one is run energy changes, and to be honest, this is a good update, but it really makes no sense in my opinion, because basically they made it so your run lasts longer and it's quicker to regenerate as well, so you can run for longer distances, and it'll be quicker to recover as well. Also reduce the penalty caused by weight, so again, like with armor you could run longer, and there's an auto run feature. When your run restores to 40%, you'll automatically run. So there's going to be a massive improvement here, but to be honest, this wasn't needed. So they are planning to update agility, which is good, but I mean this kind of defeats the purpose of a high level of agility for now. And also there wasn't really much running to do anyway. Like you had the musicians that would restore your run, and then like they're all over the map really, and then you've also got lodestone, so it should take you basically anywhere you needed to go. So there wasn't a whole load of running you actually needed to do, so this really isn't that useful, to be quite honest. I mean it is useful, but it wasn't needed, and that's just like in 07 you had to run everywhere, and now, well, like walk really across the whole map, but now like it's going to be so easy to get to any place, to be quite honest with this. And with the agility update, I guess that will probably make agility a bit more worthwhile again, but at the moment there isn't, like, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, if everyone's run's just going to be so much better. But that's really the main updates. So yeah, some of them are all of them are really good. The agility one isn't amazing, but it is quite a nice update, and this evolution of combat one is definitely really cool, and hopefully in the future we see them buff combat stats so they're a lot more useful than they are at the moment, because I did say they will do that at some point, so hopefully we see that very soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all later.